Hello to my friends at Dyersburg Primary School. My name is Vanessa Kane. I'm the Children's Director here at MacGyver's Grant Public Library in downtown Dyersburg. And I am so excited today to bring you some books that go with your theme, Imagine It, Making It, Art All Around Us. And this book is called Mabye Something Beautiful, How Art Transformed a Neighborhood. It's written by Isabel Campoy and Theresa Howell. So they're the authors, so they wrote the words. And it's illustrated by Rafael Lopez. And Mr. Lopez is also the inspiration for the book, and he is in the book, and we'll talk about that in a minute, okay? So I want you to look at the cover and look at all those beautiful colors. Isn't that pretty? And look on the back, and what's different about the back? Oh, I see it looks kind of gray, doesn't it? Not a lot of color back there. So if you look at the book like that, you can see how it started out gray, and it got pretty and beautiful with a lot of color, didn't it? Let's see what happens. Let's see how that happened, okay? This book is published by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt in New York. And there is the front again. Mabye Something Beautiful. Have you ever looked around your neighborhood and said, maybe something beautiful could happen here? In the heart of a gray city, there lived a girl who loved to doodle, draw, color, and paint. Every time she saw a blank piece of paper, Mira thought to herself, maybe. And because of this, her room was filled with color, and her heart was filled with joy. And again, we're going to look again at that pretty picture. Can you see Mira? Can you see the colors around her? Does she look happy? And then look out her window. Is it as colorful in her community as it is in her bedroom? Kind of gray and brown, dark colors. And look at Mira's window and all her beautiful artwork behind her. Do you fill up your room with art? Let's see. On her way to school one day, Mira gave a round apple to Mr. Henry, the owner of the shop down the street. She gave a flower to Mrs. Lopez, the lady with the sparkling eyes. And when you look at the picture, she didn't give a real apple to her friend and a real flower. She gave pictures that she had drawn. But can you see how beautiful and colorful her pictures are? Do you see her round apple? What color is that? It's green, isn't it? And then do you see the picture of the flower? You see that right there? Have you ever given somebody a picture that you drew? Do you know how precious that is? That is a wonderful gift to give somebody. She gave a songbird to Mr. Sachs and a red heart to the policeman who walked up and down the streets. On her way home, Mira taped a glowing sun onto the wall, hiding in the shadows. Her city was less gray, but not much. And there's Mr. Sachs with his picture. See the songbird that she made? And there's the policeman, and look at his face. Does he look happy or sad that he has a picture of a heart? He's happy, isn't he? She made him feel good. And then look at her bright sun that she put on that gray wall. Mira is making her community more beautiful, isn't she? The next day, Mira saw a man with a pocket full of paintbrushes. He gazed at the wall. He looked at her son. He held his fingers up in a square and peered through them. He said thoughtfully. What do you see? Mira asked. Maybe something beautiful, the man replied. And look, you can see in the background, see how the colors are still kind of muted? But look at Mira and her friend. They're both very colorful, aren't they? You think they're going to be able to bring some color into their community? Let's see what they do. I like it when a book does this. Look at what it does. The book's usually like this, and now we're going to have to tilt it this way and look at it up and down. Just like that, he dipped a brush into the paint. Bam! Pow! The shadows scurried away. The blue, sky blue. Ooh, I got tongue-tied. I'm sorry. Sky blue cut through the gloom. The man's laughter was like a rainbow spreading across the sky. So not only are they talking about what he's actually painting, they're talking about how his laughter brightened up the community too, aren't they? Let's see what happens. Who are you? Mira asked. I'm an artist, he said, a muralist. I paint on walls. I'm an artist too, she told him. He handed Mira a brush. Then come on, he said. And now it's all color in that picture, isn't it? There's no background that they have to paint yet. He's handing her a brush. Can you say that you're an artist? Would you say that you're an artist? I think sometimes people have a hard time saying that. They think that they have to sell something first, or they have to paint a mural in the downtown community before they can be called an artist, or they have to do something really big. But you know what? Every day when you go to the art center, you are an artist. And so I want you to say that. I want you to say, I am an artist, just like Mira did. I like how she did that. Let's see. Mira dipped the paintbrush in the loudest color she saw. Yowee! The wall lit up like sunshine. Can you see those bright colors on that wall? Isn't that pretty? You know what that picture reminds me of? It's a blank wall, and then you can see around the corner, you can see like the downtown area or the city. So that reminds me of that. Really pretty. We've got two pretty murals downtown now that if you want to drive by on the weekend with your mom and dad or your grandma and grandpa, you could see some art on the walls of our city. As the man drew pictures on the bricks, Mira added color, punch, and pizzazz. Soon Mr. Sachs joined in. Then came others. Everyone painted to the rhythm. Salsa, merengue, bebop. When you think of art, do you think of music too? Makes you happy, doesn't it? Even Mira's mama painted and danced the cha-cha-cha. The whole neighborhood became a giant block party. Look at that. That looks like a party, doesn't it? It looks like they're having a good time. Would you like to paint a community like that on a wall? Would you like to do that? And then what I like about this book is it says until, and see the dot, dot, dot? That means until. Oh, let's turn the page and find out what happens. The policeman walked up. Excuse me, he said. The music stopped. Mira put her brush down. They were surely in trouble. The officer cleared his throat and then paused. May I paint with you, he asked. So Mira handed him a paintbrush, and the music started again. Because he is a part of that community, isn't he? And look at Mira. Look at how she's covered with paint. I just love that picture. Look at how she got paint on her face and on her clothes and in her hair. Oh, and look, it's doing that again where we have to hold it up and down. Wherever Mira went, the man went. Art followed like the string of a kite. After they colored the walls, they painted utility boxes and benches. They decorated sidewalks with poetry and shine, and everyone danced. Together they created something more beautiful than they had ever imagined. When their clothes were splattered with a million colors, everyone sat down to rest, except the muralist. His eyes sparkled. You, my friends, are all artists, he told them. The world is your canvas. He smiled wide, then he pulled everything together in big, sweeping motions. His paintbrush was like a magic wand. Isn't that cool? And look how bright the pictures are now. I don't see any more of that dark color that the community used to look like. I see only pretty bright colors in the pictures now. And friends and neighbors that are all covered with paint. When he was finished, Mira added, one more bird way up in the sky. Maybe, she thought, just maybe. And look at all of those pretty things on the walls and in her community. Didn't she do a good job? And that is the end of that story. But it's not the end of the book. At the end of the book, it says, a note from the authors. And they said that this book is based on a true story. And you can see some more artwork down here, but you can see a little girl painting on a wall right there in a picture instead of illustration. And there's some more people painting in that community. Isn't that nice? And that is in California, that community is. And Mr. Lopez, who drew the pictures for this book, is the muralist in the story. He and his wife transformed the neighborhood just like Mira did. So, the only thing I'm going to say is you should definitely go to the art center and you should make your own beautiful art and you should call yourself an artist. But before you paint on a wall, make sure you ask your teacher or your parent, because otherwise Miss Vanessa's going to get in a lot of trouble. They're going to say, oh, Miss Vanessa, I can't believe you told them to paint on the walls. We don't want to get in trouble, do we? Okay, so I'm so glad that we got to do this together today. And I hope that you have a good day and you're really good for your teachers. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.